We were in talks with Grey Matter.
Yes.
That they'll soon be available at Grey Matter.
Yeah.
And they are also going to be available at Amazon. Right now, The Purposeful is available on Amazon because it's a much older book. We recently launched this Through the Fire last month on the 21st. Yes, so it will be available also on Amazon for those who are outside and overseas. So if we're available everywhere, nationwide and probably internationally.
I like the publisher. They've done a very good job. The paperback and everything.
Okay.
It's so attractive. I mean,
yes.
Before someone can even read, it's attractive on the eyes.
Yes.
You've done a very good job.
Thank you.
This product.
We do the designing from the company that we run. IAM is Israel and
Resha is somewhere else.
Yes, Resha is they're in the same location.
Okay.
So like the books, we do the designing of the covers, we do the proofreading, I do the writing. I did the writing for my book, and my wife does the proofreading. And if it's a book layout, designing, I do everything.
Wonderful.
Yes, so
wonderful.
it's just something which we discovered we are gifted. The Lord has given us this gift, and so we can see what we can do. Yeah, we design logos, we design we do corporate branding, we also do business cards, everything when it comes to designing. So this, when we say, like I said earlier, the life you deserve are things which we have been teaching out of our own personal experiences.
Yes.
We got to a place where we discovered what we are good at, and we are learning day by day by practicing what we teach and doing what we know best. And what we are doing is what we are also teaching.
Pastor
at the end of the day,
Pastor May, there are people out there that in their cocoon crying, there are no jobs in Zambia, things are hard and whatnot. People are crying out there. IAM project, you are here empowering those people. And maybe are you thinking of widening your coverage, maybe your net spreading so that maybe many might come into this project? What plans do you have?
Our net has actually been getting wider. We've had people from across, not just within Lusaka. Most of our people, our students, and our fan base has been outside Lusaka, Copper Belt. We've been able to reach the Copper Belt province, Northern province, Western province. It is now our aspiration to really touch all corners of this country. And hopefully within 5 years, the IAM project can be able to also go across the borders of Zambia, because we do have that potential. Yes, through our means of communication, the Lord has been gracious for us to reach a broader market. Yes.
Wonderful. Success stories from the project. You brought in the Ray, is it, what's the other project?
Resha
Design. And
yes.
Tell us the success stories in all this. I know you had been in those 10 failed businesses.
Yes. Failed businesses.
Success stories for IAM and Resha projects.
Wonderful. So Resha Design was the first business that we started on our personal development journey. We sat down and looked at our skill set. What are we good at that we have not invested in? I'm good at writing. Pastor Israel at that time was a graphic designer. Not by training. It was a natural,
by heavenly default.
By heavenly default. So he just taught himself. We've only gone into training.
So there are people that can teach themselves.
Yes.
Especially in their area of their gift.
Yes.
In the area of their natural gift and talents, you can be self-taught and self-improved. You just need right guidance and principles.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, you may continue.
Yes. So we wrote down what we were good at. There were quite a number of things, but after we had written Israel's and May's, we then looked at among these, which ones can we launch out first with minimal capital. We can start as soon as possible. We don't need so much investment or so much capital. And the graphic design was what we picked out, as well as making gifts. So I'm a gift maker. It's a gift that started when I was 8 years old. I would make Christmas gifts, I would wrap things, make ribbons and all of that. So it's something that had been there, but both of these things were natural, but we had never invested in them. So we launched out the business, Racial Design. The first year was a turbulence. You know, we were making some money, but we were not profitable yet. We were still struggling because we were doing everything. You know how in Zambia they say when the client comes and asks you, can you do this? Just say yes and find someone else to do it. We were just saying yes to everything in printing. We were just saying yes to everything in printing. And in the process, we got some really bad contracts where you get a contract and then you subcontract and the person does a terrible job. You find that we lost a lot of money just to refund the client, and we lost that client. We had a lot of bad incidences in the beginning. And so we came back to the drawing board and said, okay, subcontracting is good, but maybe it's not for us. Just there, the Holy Spirit told us,
do it yourself.
What have I put in you? Focus on that. That's how we said, okay, we are going to do this business in line with what we can do. Who specialize. And the specializing was the game changer for our business. We decided to become a corporate branding and gift business. And so we don't print everything. We are looking to get to that place when we can buy our own machines. But with the machines that we have machines that can print on glass, on diaries, on mugs.
You can brand anything.
We can brand anything. And we can design anything.
We'll come back to that.
Yes.
We are talking the impact of the IAM projects on Zambia, and I guess Pastor May and Pastor Israel, that the CEO and creative director for IAM project on Sector Spotlight. We'll take a short break. On the other side, we should be back and winding down the interview. If you must get in touch, the number is 0974 578988. 0974 578988. If you have a question or something you want to find out about the IAM project or even racial designs, you can do that right now after this break. See you on the other side.
It's another bright light into your homes. This is season. Sector Spotlight. Sector Spotlight.
By beaming into various sectors that are impactful to our growth as a nation,
from energy,
mining,
transport,
construction,
agriculture,
entertainment,
banking,
and health.
Make it that as we bring you insightful and meaningful conversations
to spark your attention.
Sector Spotlight shines another bright light into your homes. This is season. Sector Spotlight. Sector Spotlight.
By beaming into various sectors that are impactful to our growth as a nation,
from energy,
mining,
transport,
construction,
agriculture,
entertainment,
banking,
and health.
It is still the Sector Spotlight on Light Television, where we are putting on the spot the IAM project with the CEO, Pastor Israel, as well as Pastor May, who is a creative designer. We're talking about these projects that you've been with, and you are able now to do things for yourselves, which is an inspiration to many out there. How did you get here with all the challenges that you've had, and God has seen you through, that you're able now to stand? There are many out there that have tried businesses, it has collapsed, and some have given up. They say, I can't do this anymore. What has been your sustaining drive for you to get to this place? What major thing that has kept you going, even when others have given up? Some of them, even men of God and whatnot, they started something, they didn't make it stand, and they are now complaining or saying, maybe we are cursed, or it's generational, and whatnot.
Well, you know, my desire to learn is what has always kept me going. My desire to just want to learn and to know more. Every time I have learned over the few years that whenever we as Christians are ignorant about something, we tend to spiritualize them. to say
Yes.
maybe it's a spiritual problem, but it's not really a spiritual problem. I just don't know how to navigate my way around it. And history has proven this statement to be true. And every time I have failed, I'm always asking myself the question, what is it that I did not do right? If there are other people who are succeeding in this area, like in ministry, for instance, and I am failing, then there is something that I am doing that is ignorant. And ignorance is also in knowing the wrong things, not really not knowing the right things. So being humble and trying as much to learn from those who are succeeding, that is what has kept me going. Every time I open myself to want to learn, to want to see, to know more, I discover that I am taken to the next level. I'm given the passion to grow.
But that's a rare joy, isn't it? That
it is.
Someone wants to learn. Many a times when we are there, where you are, you think, I know it all. You don't want, you're not open. But here you are saying you're still open to learning. It has to take humility, isn't it?
It does, and you lose nothing. You lose nothing if you learn more, if you give yourself to learning. But you lose everything if you don't. You know, I come to that place to realize that even though I can be gifted in ABC, even in graphic designing, I don't know everything there is to know about graphic designing. And nothing gets your quality, your excellence, your revenue is dependent on how you improve yourself.
How many employees does Racial Design have? Since you are here, the graphic designer is here. who is designing in your absence?
Yes, Racial Design right now has 3 employees. Yes, we have 3 staff, and so does the IAM project as well. Yes, so we have 3. At the stage where we are, I think 3 is okay. Yes, we have that team that is responsible for this and that. They are doing enough, and as we grow, I'm sure we'll be able to increase expand.
Okay.
Sure.
Your closing remarks, Madam May.
Okay. So my closing remarks to the audience is discover who God created you to be and take intentional steps to develop that which is within you. The answers that we seek, God has already given us. And it will be very good to submit yourself to mentorship, to people who have gone ahead. You know, they say that if you want to know the road ahead, ask those on their way coming back. The Bible also says, yes. It says in the midst of counselors, there is safety. Our journey began with mentorship. We had my sister-in-law who has a very successful company, an events company in America, you know, and she's doing very well. And she asked us a question, why are you suffering? And then from there she started, and she's not a pastor, so she was giving us hard truths, you know, like a knife. You know, as pastors we try to and so we submitted ourselves to mentorship. We enrolled in a coaching program, and they teach you hard things, and you have to humble yourself, but in the process they have seen and achieved certain results that you desire to walk into. And when you do as you are taught, you find that you'll be able to replicate the same in your life. So be very intentional about your life in this season. Discover your purpose and take the necessary steps to invest to develop it.
Wonderful. Are your courses offered online, or it has to be physically? Someone should come to your classes.
Our courses are offered online, which makes it easier. Also for people to join who are outside of Lusaka, who are outside of the city, or even outside the country. Yes, and we will be starting our new course for this year. I mean, fresh course for this in May, which is the Life You Deserve, the one which we've just been talking about.
So enrollment is ongoing.
Enrollment is ongoing. The price is 1,500 for the whole full period. In this package, you get a workbook, a fill-in-the-blanks workbook, together with a notebook, a visionary board. I think that's all, a visionary board, yes, together with pens and so on. And you'll also get a schedule of each class that you'll be having.
Schedule.
A course schedule. So the classes are online, and registration is ongoing right now.
So someone can register online.
Someone can register right now. They can visit our website.
Which is?
Yes, our website is israelandmay.com. Yes, www.israelandmay.com. They can also visit our Facebook page, visit us on our messenger account, and they can even come and visit us at our offices at Oasis Mall, shop number 71, off Didan Kamati Road, opposite Intercity Bus Terminal.
Phone number?
We have, we have a graduation at the end.
After
each course, we have a graduation and a ceremony in which we certify someone. It's a reminder, that these people have gone through these courses.
How many graduates have you graduated? The largest?
Since we started.
About in one cohort, 40.
One cohort, yes.
Yeah,
my wife is good with numbers.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Yes. I think, about that
40,
amount.
That's a big number.
40, that's a big number.
Yeah.
We had wished it could have been more. The people we had enrolled at that time were more.
Okay.
But because of the lack of consistency, excuses, we
and
find
you're still
that
accountable for all those that you graduated. You're in touch with them.
Absolutely, it's part of the deal.
Are they
where we keep
empowering
in touch.
others as well?
Exactly.
So the chain is growing.
The chain is growing. How are they faring?
Okay.
And we keep the fire burning. So just
your closing remarks, sir, as we wind down.
Well, my closing remarks is make the decision to grow and join the I Am project. Do you see that your life can change? Do you believe that God has a plan for you? You are a product of the people you associate with. And if you choose to associate with us in what we have done and what we are teaching and training, I can guarantee your life will never be the same. Your life is a sum total of the decisions that you make. And if you can make the right decision to pursue change, I guarantee that it will be the best decision that you have made and the best decision you will ever make. So join the I Am project and be part of what God is doing. God bless you.
I Am project.
Yeah.
There you have it, our dear viewers. This is where we come to the end of Sector Spotlight. I was joined by the I Am pioneers, Pastor Israel Yambala, who is Chief Executive Officer, as well as Pastor May Yambala, who is Designs Director, Creative Director at I Am Project, as well as Raisha Designing their company. Thank you so much. So this is where Sector Spotlight comes to an end. Until next time, I've been your host, Martin Lutuna. Bye-bye for now.
Sector Spotlight shines another bright light into your homes this season. Sector Spotlight. Sector Spotlight.
Bye.